Joining me now in a Fox Business exclusive, former director of Central Intelligence and the current chairman of the Foundation for Defense Democracies, Ambassador James Woolsey. Okay, it's extended, Ambassador. What do you think? What will it look like, and will we get it by early July?
I hope not, because I think the chance of getting a deal that will, in fact, reduce Iran's opportunity to move toward nuclear weapons is slim to zero.
Slim to zero. Now, let's just discuss this, though. You know, we're on a path towards some type of negotiation for a deal. We cannot deny that. It seems that this country definitely wants to at least keep the negotiation process going. Congress will eventually get to vote on this. Do you have any idea what the deal looks like at this point?
Well, the deal turned sour as far as I'm concerned about a year and a half ago. We went into this with the solid perspective that we were going to keep Iran from becoming a nuclear power, and it would not have, and this is the crucial part of becoming a nuclear power, it would not have the domestic infrastructure, the industrial infrastructure to enrich uranium and the rest. We changed that about a year and a half ago and caved into the principal Iranian demand that they be permitted to move toward nuclear capability. And it's now just a question of time. Even if the deal were signed of the sort that they were talking about a week ago, it would be at most 10 years. But more likely, it's going to be 1 or 2, maybe less, maybe months rather than years. And a nuclear Iran, for a whole set of reasons, is a nightmare.
And look, there are different shades of the word nuclear here when you're talking about Iran, but the Associated Press managed to get a hold. They haven't released it, but they have certainly released what's in it. Managed to get a hold of a document that indicated that the United States and companies based here, everyone from GE to Northrop Grumman, would be ready as part of this deal to give. We can put the list of the companies up who might benefit from this. It's a little surprising. It would give light water nuclear reactors and reactor equipment to Iran. Of course, light water is not the stuff that can turn plutonium into bomb-making processes, but that disturbed a lot of people. Why are we helping them? Why are we giving them equipment as part of this deal?
It's nuts. We should not. Once they have the industrial infrastructure, they will be very close to being able to have a weapon. The weapon assembly, particularly for a relatively simple weapon, is not a complex or long-term operation. The problem is getting the enriched uranium or the plutonium to use in the weapon.
Could I interrupt you here and simply ask you, could they, if they have smart enough engineers, tweak light water capabilities into something that would be heavy and bomb-making?
I think what they would have to do would be to enrich uranium from reactors and light water reactors, and that is there's a different process involving plutonium. But once they have the industrial infrastructure, the people, the knowledge, the practice, the reactors, they have moved quite far along. Yes, they've moved far along toward being able to have nuclear power plants, but this country is rolling in both oil and gas. The fact that they say they need nuclear power plants for energy is really ridiculous.
And it's a country that has supported terrorism, depending on which side it backs. Listen, thank you, Ambassador.
It's the world's #1 supporter of terrorism.
#1. So we've got to be very careful here. Ambassador James Woolsey, former director of CIA and the current chairman of the Foundation for the Defense of Democracies. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.